Sing the song. Yeah. Come on, baby, shout it, tell me what you doing. Y'all gotta love me, though. I love it. God. Last year, let's smoke some kills. Sip a little absolute. Say what you know about shorty. Just me and you, yeah.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy D Double back at you with another video, and this time we are going to check out the Spinebreaker explained by a Korean, because y'all said I gotta see what they was really talking about. I didn't really understand what was going on. I mean, I thought they was just having fun, but y'all said there was some meaning to it, so we're gonna see what this meaning is. And our boy, I believe it's DKDKTV, he gonna give it to us. But hey, I don't know if I trust him no more after he said that Seo Taiji is like the Korean Tupac. he lost some points with that one, but we're gonna check this out because I'm sure he understands what they were talking about more than I do. So let's go ahead and get into it, but first go ahead and like and subscribe, join the double team, hit the socials, and let's go.
Spinebreaker.
Oh,
what a strong
man,
title name.
Hold on, I was grooving, bruh. Just gonna hit me like that, man.
Spinebreaker. What a strong title name. For new armies or casual listeners that don't look into the lyrics that much, the title might be a little misleading or misunderstood in the way of maybe BTS crushing their haters' spines. I doubt that anybody would actually think like that. But still, without knowing the Korean cultural references behind the story, this song is a little bit hard for foreigners to fully comprehend. But before we go on to the explanation itself, let's give a short shout out to our sponsor. 우선 저희 Explain 시리즈를 사랑해주시는 많은 구독자분들께 감사하다는 말씀을 먼저 드리면서 저희 영상을 보시면서 좋아하는 아이돌 그룹을 봄과 동시에 영어 공부까지 된다라는 긍정적인 효과를 말씀해주신 분도 있었는데요. 혹시나 저희처럼 영어를 잘하고 싶으시다면 하루 10분 야나두를 추천합니다. 핵심만 찝어주는 강의 시간이 10분밖에 안 돼서 매일 하는데 부담이 없고 1:1 보이스 케어를 통해 발음 코칭도 받을 수 있으며 완강을 한 수강생들에겐 장학금도 지급된다고 합니다. 꼭 한번 봐주시고 영어를 저희처럼 잘하고 싶다면 야나두를 추천합니다.
Someone put me on to something like that for English people to learn Korean. I want to drop, an app out for y'all, so y'all can go ahead and say, hey, if y'all want to learn how to speak Korean, so that you can go ahead and understand what the heck these people is talking about and not have to rely on these subtitles, then go ahead, check this out. So anybody know of one? Let me know so I can let other people know. But anyway, let's go.
You can do, do. Yeah. 수십짜리 신발에 또 수백짜리 패딩, 수십짜리 시계에 또 으스대지 예닉. 교육은 산으로 가고 학생도 산으로 가.
Extremely expensive shoes, padding jackets, and watches. These are all everyday objects that students use in their daily lives. Education is going up the mountain, students are also going up the mountain. Going up the mountain is a Korean idiom called 사공이 많으면 배가 산으로 간다, which is translated into too many cooks spoil the broth. So basically, BTS is trying to criticize the students alongside with the Korean education system that both parties are going in the wrong direction.
21세기 계급은 반으로 딱 나눠져 있는 자와 없는 자, 쉬는 자와 없는 자, 입은 자와 벗는 자, 또 길을 써서 얻는 자.
These lines express what school looks like these days in a nutshell. Rich students and poor students can be identified by whether they have expensive clothes or not. For students who cannot afford these expensive clothes, they'll do whatever they can to get their hands on these particular brands or clothes. BTS now tries to touch the conscience of these students about their behavior trying to get expensive apparel, how they're sensitive towards trends and appearance, and how they whined and begged and asked their parents again and again to buy them these expensive clothes. Finally, the word spinebreaker appears. The phrase spinebreaker comes from the Korean idiom 등골이 휘다, which literally means your back gets bent because you work so much. Usually, hard physical labor is done by bending your back. Thus, if you work too much, your spine would permanently become bent. So, BTS is calling kids who beg their parents to buy them expensive clothes spinebreakers. Not only the kids, but certain items themselves are now officially called spinebreakers because parents need to work so hard to afford these items. So these so-called spinebreaker kids don't care how hard their parents try to provide them food or necessities, but rather pester their parents by saying, "But all of my friends have it too." But why specifically padded jackets? It's because students in Korea wear school uniforms, but in the winter it gets too cold, so the most convenient body warmer would be a padded jacket. A few years ago, the padded jacket market wasn't that diverse, and particular brands were lead brands in the industry, such as the notorious North Face. These padded jackets had and still do have an extremely high price. The average price range would go from $500 to $1,000. They even had ranks in the paddings, depending on how much duck down was inside. But nowadays, it's no longer about particular brands and clothing. The spine breaking has evolved and expanded into products such as smartphones. So obviously, the luxurious clothing was a burden to parents that were not in the position to afford it, but nevertheless their kids demanded them to buy it. So that's why the last lyric says, rather than filling your jacket with duck down, fill your head first with some common sense or conscience before it's too late.
기분 좋아 걸쳐보는 너의 dirty clothes 넌 뭔가 다른 rock and roll의 swagger low 도대체 왜 이래 미쳤어 baby 그게 너의 맘을 조여버릴 거야 dirty clothes.
The chorus is literally BTS being satirical about the kids that feel good and feel swag in their dirty clothes. It's dirty clothes because they earned it in a dirty way, not by earning the money themselves, but by breaking their parents' backs. The expression that the dirty clothes will tighten up your...
Yeah, this is totally... Man, see? I thought they was flexing and snapping on people, but they was... I mean, they were still flexing and snapping on people, but in a different way. Talking about all y'all kids want is all this expensive nonsense. Got your parents breaking their back, about to be permanently crippled out here, and just so you can have this jacket for a year. Man, get up out of here with that. Get up out of here with that. If y'all ain't got, y'all ain't got. I mean, it is what it is. You know, make something else for that. Make your own way. Why you always got to follow the trend? If everybody has the North Face, you know what? Go get you a Columbia. Just as good. Maybe, I don't know about a little warmer, but they got that, you know, them shiny things on the inside that's supposed to reflect your heat back. I'm just saying, make your own way.
But by breaking their parents' backs. The expression that the dirty clothes will tighten up your heart means that eventually the kids will feel guilty and bad about wearing their clothes. In the second verse, BTS disses the kid haters. 배가 부르다 means that you have it easy and you have no worries of getting food in your mouth. Kids have their bellies full all due to their parents. Thus, they don't know how to do anything but to just feed on provided food. But they're being nosy and saying things that they wouldn't be able to say in front of the actual person, bluffing.
5천만의 취향을 다 니들처럼 마셔 야 만족할 사람들이지 제발 넌 아직 사셔 네 인생 말여 네가 라면 말 안 하겠어 그래 내 팬딩 더럽게 비싸고 더럽게 안 예뻐.
You'll only be satisfied when the whole population of Korea dresses the same as you. This is satire against how kids think wearing the same things look cool. RM then goes on by saying, mind your own business, fashion, and life.
That's feeling a whole lot like that Japanese saying. I don't know how to say it in actual Japanese, but when they say the nail that sticks out gets hammered down, and everybody's trying to fit in and not stand out. Because if you stand out, everybody looks at you like, why are you looking different? And, man, a lot of people need to go see that movie, Vivo. Yeah. That little girl with the purple hair. Yeah. She said she marched to the beat of her old drum. Yeah. That little girl sassy, boy, let me tell you. Got my little daughter over here just walking around the whole house just feeling empowered and everything. But yeah, anyway, let's get back on the spinebreaker.
When Arm's voice changes into a comical version, he is impersonating and mocking the kids by imitating what they would actually say, such as, "But I want it so much, what should I do? Friends poorer than me even have it. If I don't want to be an outcast, I need to buy it. At this age, we're all supposed to be like this."
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I'm loco. Is it loco? I know they ain't cheap, but they got mochos. But 내 할 일은 잘해 부모님 등골 안 부셔. 진짜 freak 나이 먹고 아직도 방구석 and no.
RM says people might call him crazy or a no-no and criticize him for wearing expensive clothes. But he also points out that at least he's attractive, and most of all, he's not a spinebreaker that begs for his parents to buy him clothes.
I mean, hey, that was cold-blooded right there. But he said, I made this money. I can do it as I want to. I ain't get it from my parents. I made this money. You go out and make your money, then you can rock it too. But until then, don't make your parents bust their ass just to get you a little jacket so you could be like your little friends. Nope. See, that's the daddy in me talking, see?
And most of all, he's not a spinebreaker that begs for his parents to buy him clothes. The last line is the killing point of the song. The real spinebreaker is you, who's still in the corner of your room at that age. Which means you can't do anything by yourself, so why don't you just shut up and respect your parents by helping them not suffer by paying your stupid padding jacket.
Wow, 기분 좋아 걸쳐보는 너의 dirty clothes. 넌 뭔가 다른 rock and roll의 swagger로. 도대체 왜 이래 미쳤어 baby. 그게 너의 맘을 조여버릴 거야 dirty clothes.
That was good. Stop. Jesus. Oh, okay. No, see, that's a whole new respect for that song now. Because, I mean, the song was catchy and cool before, but now that I see what it was really about, okay. And, you know, my daughter ain't getting... I'm lying my butt off. My daughter don't even know about all this stuff, but I be like, no, I got to get my daughter the Jordans. But it's not so that she could be like everybody else. It's so that she can stand out and just be like stunting, like, yeah. Even though she don't even know how to do that. Because she just be like, I don't like those shoes because they're not comfortable. Oh, you got to love my kid. But, yeah. She's not going to be a spinebreaker, hopefully, fingers crossed. But that's all right. Daddy likes to give his princess anything. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully those who did not know now. And yeah, join the double team, like, subscribe, hit the socials. I'm going to start posting on there more frequently pretty soon. I just need some more people on there because I don't want to be posting to nobody. I'm sorry. Why am I going to post and I ain't got no followers? But anyway, enough of that. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.